WA6LJS, that's John in Mobile, California, short timer. W5OGJO in Mineola, Texas, short timer. KF7EJO in Sparky, Carl in Sparky, Nevada. W5PIX, Uncle Cliff in Bulverde, Texas. K4YDB, Bob, our commander near Boise, Idaho. W5ABI, Joe in Las Cruces, New Mexico. K4YDB, the aforementioned in Gardnerfield, Georgia. November 5, the Bravo Echo Lee in Arlington, Texas, who is running that logger for us. Do we have any other check-ins for the short flight now?
Alpha Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
Alpha Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
USL.
Okay, we'll put you on the list. You need to be a short timer, or are you going to stick around?
I'll stick around for a while, but at least that's my plan right this minute.
Okay. We don't have a very long list, but we got Alpha Delta 9, Alpha Romeo, Diamond, Illinois. Dennis, so hang in there and we'll get to you. We're just getting thinking as they speak. Let's see, WA60JS, John, give a holler from the West Coast before you leave.
Wilco, this is WA6LJS relaying for net control for the Sunday morning Air Force Flyers Net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call now. All's quiet except some tuner-upper. Back to you, Jack.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, Dale, before you go, could you give a holler from Mineola?
I'd be glad to, Jack. This is Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf relaying for net control. Taking additional check-ins. Check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Members or guests, call now. Boy, all quiet here. Jack, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Dale. I guess on the East Coast, take last minute check-ins for the Air Force Flyers Club. Please come now. Okay, here is done. We'll pose a question that was provided by Lee, November 5 from Echo. Question is, and I think it's also posted on Charlie's K4YDB. Here's the question. In the late 1980s, Finland held a competition to select a new fourth generation fighter replacing their Big 21. Which aircraft did they select? Alpha, Big 29, Bravo, the F-16 Charlie/Delta Block 40, Charlie Eurofighter Typhoon, Delta F-18 Charlie/Delta Echo, the Saab John Griffin. Anybody need that question repeated? Come back.
Yeah, repeat the question. I've got the answers, but you got clobbered when you were given the question, WA6LJS.
Okay, question. In the late 1980s, Finland held a competition to select a new fourth generation fighter replacing their Big 21. Which aircraft did they select?
Roger, thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Start out with you, John, WA6LJS. Good morning to the West Coast.
Yeah, good morning, Jack, and good morning to the net. This is WA6LJS, where it's 61 degrees and kind of overcast this morning, but it's going to be a very nice day as soon as we burn through this marine front or whatever it is. Good signals today. Heard everybody so far. Let's see. I have no idea, so put me down for D Delta for the answer to your question. And I will say 73s, and we'll catch you all tomorrow morning. KM4CAX, WA6LJS.
Okay, John. Answer is the Delta and asshole 73 to you. Let's go to our short timer, W5OG. Dale, you're up.
Okay, fine, Jack, and good morning to all on the net this morning. Nice, first day of fall, I guess, today, but it's going to be in the 90s, as was previously discussed. Texas is still hot, but they can't last much longer. The days are getting shorter, and and the evenings are cooling off pretty nice. It's still, even in the afternoons, it's not bad as long as you get in the shade, and as long as you don't have a whole lot of stuff to do outside. But it's supposed to be cooling off next week, so that'll be a good thing. Most welcome. As far as the question, Jack, I don't know. They started selling F-16s about that time frame. I'm going to go with Bravo, the F-16. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was not the F-16. Well, if it's not the F-16, it should be. 7-3, everybody have a great Sunday. We'll see you perhaps on the roundtable this afternoon if we take a break from watching the football, perhaps. 7-3 for now. W5OG, thank you, Jack, for doing the Sunday Net. Back to net.
Okay, Dale. Have a great day. Say hi to Carol. Right? Our business is Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo Dennis up in Illinois. Good morning again, Dennis.
Good morning again. I'm not really up on my modern jets, so I would have to guess it would probably be the MiG-29. I'm not sure what letter that was.
MiG-29 is Alpha.
All right, in that case, Alpha. Sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. I'll give you a holler on the subject here. Still there. Thanks for checking in with us. Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo. This is K4YDB. This goes to Sparky Savannah. PM7. Good morning, Sparky.
Well, good morning, Jack, and the great DJO. Coming to you from cooling down trend in northern Nevada. Other than that, it's an absolutely beautiful day outside. Certainly can't complain about anything. And not much new going on here. So I'll just skip over to the question, a simple question, and I'm sitting here racking my brain because I'm trying to remember, and I'm getting a short circuit of my 12 functioning brain cells, Jack. But it seems to me that Finland joined NATO, which would kind of preclude their buying MiGs from the Russians. And I may be way off in left field, but I'm going with their buying the Typhoon. I forget which number it was. I didn't get the numbers. But I'm going to go with the Typhoon. And I don't know. It's purely a guess. We'll see how badly I did at the end. So I'll send it back to you, and I'll be with you to the bottom. KM4CAX is KF7 DJO.
Okay, Sparky, got your answer as Charlie, the Eurofighter Typhoon. Right, so to Compass Cliff, W5PIX. Good morning again, Cliff.
Well, good morning, Cap, and all the flyers out there. This is W5PIX here in Bull Verde, Texas this morning. Where it's a lovely, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's nice out, that's for sure. Oh, man, yesterday we got the head off, the engine there, and, yeah, we had number 5 piston had definitely holes in it, and out of 4 valves, we only found 1. And it was in there crossways, and we noticed looking at the head gaskets, we also had some other problems there, so we may have to line for the engine, or I don't know, maybe save up nickels and dimes and go cash in a bunch of aluminum cans there. and maybe look at maybe finding another block and put that in. But right now, we're in no hurry. You know, we got a nice truck sitting out there. We're paying for it, so we're able to do it. And well, tomorrow I got to do my morning run around, so I will be over there at the Block and Terra at the Rim shopping center by the time Net starts up tomorrow. And then I've got to visit with a doctor in the afternoon, and then go back out and run around, and then Friday we've got a VA appointment, so we'll be up in Kerrville, so we probably won't be around. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to Charlie on the aircraft, because I really don't know. Finland has just joined NATO, and so I would think they would, British aircraft maybe. But anyways, that's what I'll go with, Charlie. And having a good morning, second cup of coffee here, and enjoying the camaraderie with everybody. So back to you, Captain Jack, KM4CAX, W5PIX.
Okay, Uncle Fred. Seems like a month or two ago, you had issues doing the park. Different truck.
No, sir, same one. We had a problem. Something caused they had to drop the valve. But like I said, we've looked at the block. I looked at the head gasket, and they got a ring on the head gaskets there, and this one had stretched, and that's telling me that it wasn't sealing up compression there, so it allowed it to move. So that's not good. So anyways, and checked on my son's truck. I said, oh, they moved it. It was in Peterbilt up there in Waco. Well, now it's over at Kenworth at Waco, right across the street. And they wanted $500 just to move it across the street. So, but anyways, he got it over there. Hopefully they'll get busy working on it so he can get himself back to work. But anyways, we rigged up. We have a small wrecker here that my youngest son bought a old home set up that was put together up in Lampasas, Texas, years ago. So that's what we used to snatch the head off the truck there. So, but anyways, no, same truck, same block. It's just we got some problems, and we'll see, which way we're going to go with it. But anyways, right now we have a truck that we're driving, a 2024 International. So with that, back to you, Captain.
Okay, Uncle Fred. Right, let's go to our community rule. Get this one because of his fighter experience. K4YDB, good morning, Bob.
Okay, KM4CAX, K1BOB, good morning to everybody on the net. And thank you, Leon, for doing net logger. Apparently, Charlie got an email from you, but it didn't have an attachment with the text for the question today. So I know you're busy. Anyway, let's see, all's well here. Boy, we moved about 1,500 pounds of the worst fence posts we took out. That was a lot of work yesterday. Plus all the cement. There was over 1,000 pounds of cement holding some of those in. So we had to bring them up to the dump yesterday. That was fun when you don't use your flatbed trailer for about a year plus. Lynn's, we do it on Lynn's car, which is a bit lot for it. It's a Santa Fe. But it towed it fine. Boy, I was coming into one problem after another. Tried to plug it in the terminals for the trailer lights hooked up on our car were all corroded. The cap was off. It was just a mess. Finally got it going, drilled them out, and cleaned them up and brushed them and put silver oxide grease on it, which conducts electricity. It's good for ham stuff. And that all seemed to work fine yesterday. Anyway, I'm bruised up a little bit, but other than that, okay, and we're going to do another load today. But a lot of neighbors have come and picked up the old rails. They'll use them to repair their fences. So anyway, regarding the question, wow. I know Finland, they may have been a late member to NATO. I don't think they're a member of NATO. I could be wrong. When I was over there in NATO, they never came to that I know of, to the TLP program, the Tactical Leadership Program, which is like a red flag, and you instructed your airplane there, I guess, to instruct ours to all the other crews, and made a pretty good brief out of that. I remember that to this day. So they've had a bit of a Soviet alliance because, the MiG-21 they had, and we never got a chance to fly with them. That would have been great training. That was something we didn't do till Constant Peg down at Nella. We'd fly against the MiG-21 and the 23 down there to see their flying characteristics and how fast they were. Anyway, back to the question. Well, Eurofighter sounds good. I'm not really sure. But I think their demonstration team is F-18s. They switched to F-18s a while back, and so I'm going to go with F-18s. I think they have some. They're starting to age, and I know they're looking at the F-35 for the future. So put me down for F-18s, Jack. And I don't know, Griffin sounds good too, but I don't think, I'm not sure. I saw a good YouTube on that the other day, though. Anyway, put me down for answer Delta, and back to KM4CAX. Thanks for running the net, Jack.
Okay, Bob, got your answer Delta. We got a couple visitors. Go ahead and got time one of them. Kilo Charlie 7, Romeo, Uniform, Echo, Eddie, Utah. Welcome to our net, over. Kilo, Charlie 7, Romeo, Uniform Echo, and you there? Okay, nothing hard. Let's go to John with San Diego. Nothing heard. Got another. Let's see. I don't see any other visitors here. And we'll go with Joe and Ron Cruises, W5ABI. Good morning again, Joe.
Yeah, KM4CAX and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good morning, Jack, and good morning to all the Flyers. Thanks for running the net. Thank you, Lee, for running net logging. Anyhow, beautiful, calm day here in Las Cruces. Clear blue skies, no wind. 68 degrees, supposed to go up to 88, so it's cooling down. It's finally cooling down. I hope it'll stay that way. Anyhow, fall's here, the first day of fall. Anyhow, boy, you know, I'm on this answer. I was going to go with Charlie, but then I got to thinking possibly it's the F-18, so I'm going to go with Delta. Hopefully I'll get it right this time. And we'll be here at the bottom, Jack. KM4CAX, W5ABI.
Okay, got your answer, Delta, Joe, F-18, Charlie, Delta, and we got another visitor in here. Whiskey 9, Quebec, Chris in Indiana. Welcome to our net, over.
Good morning, Jack, and all the Flyers on there. I checked in on the 40-meter net the other day, and I just got through with the YL system with net control over there, and through net logger and saw you guys again up here. So thanks for picking me up. 7-3 everybody. Everyone sounded pretty good, what I can hear. In Central Indiana.
Okay, Chris, thanks for stepping in. Will you be around for the rest of the round or not? Okay, gotcha. And let's go to Charlie, K4YDB, who's live streaming. Good morning, Charlie.
KM4CAX, K4YDB. Well, good morning, Jack. Good morning to all the flyers out there and visitors. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Right now, it is currently 84 degrees here. Supposed to get back up in the low 90s again this afternoon. So I'll be glad when this warm weather moves out. This is the first day of fall, I believe, but I don't think we're going to be there anytime soon, based on the forecast that I can see. Jack, I'm sorry I didn't get your question up because I couldn't find it. So I looked all over for it, and then I eventually time out. So I got to put up everything else then. Anyway, sorry about that. Right now, as far as the question goes, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Charlie on this one. I didn't really kind of hear the question. I was trying to find the question itself uh, while that was going on. But anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Jack. KM4CAX, K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, Charlie. Got your answer, Charlie. Let's go to Chris, KS5KY. Good morning, Chris. Okay, Chris, we got your answer as Charlie. Let's go to K4YDB. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Jack. KM4CAX in the group, KG5PT. Well, Jack, the hex beam is coming together. I got the tripod and the center mast and the spreaders put together in the neighbor's backyard. I don't have room in my backyard to do it, so the neighbors let me put it together in their backyard. And the plan is to put it together and then lean the push-up pole over the fence and mount it and put it up in the air this week. So waiting on the rotator to come in from DX Engineering. So we could put the hex beam up now, but that'd be doing double work. So maybe later today I'll run some coax out there on the tripod and see if it'll transmit and check the SWRs on it. But we got to go to my mother's house at lunch today, at noon today, and have some lunch with her. So that's the plan for noon today. Anyway, for the answer, I think I'll go with Charlie. Put me down for C. So Jack, with that, I'll turn it back to net control and I'll listen out. KG5PT, back to net.
Okay, James, got your answer as Charlie also. Looks like little lemon line going there. Let's go out to Washington State. Kilo Echo 7, Quebec Whiskey Zulu. Dave, good morning. Control. I wish you a good night. Thanks for checking in. That's straight to you. Let's go to Lee. Who's running that longer for us? November 5, Bravo Echo. Good morning again, Lee.
Hey, KM4CAX N5B. Good morning, Jack, and good morning to everyone on the net today. We've got a skinny roster today, but got some nice fill-ins at the end. And James, I'm so excited for you. The Hex Beam changed my world, especially for DX in the here in the wasteland of DX in Texas. So I'm looking forward to hearing your Hex Beam and hearing how much you enjoy it. You will. So congratulations on that. All right, on to the question. Well, I was right in the middle of this, so I have memories of this and maybe some not so good ones. So so in the late '80s, Finland decided to do something. They wanted to modernize their fleet. They had been a historically very good customer of Russia, and had the MiG family ending in the MiG-21, but they wanted something different, and there was a number of fourth-gen fighters out there that they were looking at. One of them was the MiG-29. They did not select the MiG-29, and next Saturday we're going to have a little more in-depth analysis of the MiG-29 and Su-27 as part of the question. So Brian's got that one, and we can talk about that a little bit. Bravo, the F-16 CD Block 40. This is interesting. When the competition first started, the F-16AB was the aircraft that was approved by the State Department for Finland, and they were kind of hedging their bets with the Finns because they weren't too excited about giving the Finns the latest technology on our fourth-gen aircraft. That changed. That changed because the Navy got the F-18 approved. So of course, Lockheed and the USAF redid their sums, and I came up with the F-16 CD. And I was one of the ones at GE that supported that effort. And unfortunately, the F-16 CD was not selected. The Eurofighter would have been a good choice. And tip of the hat to the people who selected that one. But the problem with that aircraft was it did not have any air-to-ground capability in the first couple of tranches of production. So here they got an airplane that was essentially, an air-to-air interceptor, and it had no air-to-ground capability at all. And it took years for the Brits to put that capability in. So, and then Echo would have been also an excellent choice with Sweden, their neighbor. But at that time, the Gripen had 2 or 3 crashes caused by the flight control system going kaflooey. And I think it scared off some folks. Very competent airplane, by the way. Probably the airplane Ukraine should have got for a lot of reasons. But that's where we are. So the answer is the F-18CD. Why they chose it, I don't remember offhand. I think they liked the twin-engine capability. The F-18 had less range than the F-16, but range wasn't an issue with them. They put enough bags of gas on that thing to get their loiter time up. Carried a lot of weapons. It was very rugged, which they liked, I believe. I think one of the criteria was to be able to land on austere runways, and with the carrier-capable landing gear, the F-18, that was a good choice for them. They became a very strong, unacknowledged NATO participant when they got that airplane. But Bob is correct. They were nowhere to be seen before that, and looked upon with some suspicion. But they are now a NATO member. Congratulations, Putin, for doing that. And they're approved for the F-35, so they're going to get the F-35 right on Russia's doorstep. So, boy, you talk about a plan going crazy. Those Russians sure know how to do it. All right, well, that's today's answer and a little bit of background, Jack. KM4CX N5B.
Okay, Lee, thanks again for the question and the in-depth review. Good to hear. Let's see if we got any last-minute check-ins before we start the 73 round. Last-minute check-ins for the Air Force pilots. Come now. Okay, hearing none, we'll go down the list for the 73 round. And we'll start with, let's see if Dennis, Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo, Delta 0, Dennis.
Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo. This is Dennis. I'm still here. Just having a great everybody here and enjoyed being allowing me to check in today. So hopefully we'll catch you another time. Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo.
Okay, and 73 to you, Dennis. Have a great weekend. Funky KM7 DJO. Good morning again, 73 round.
Okay, Jack. Well, I blew another one. At least I got an honorable mention when Lee said that the Eurojet would have been a good choice, except had to laugh at that. Anyway, not much more to add. Good net this morning, buddy. So everybody have a fantastic day, and we'll try this again tomorrow. K4CX KS7. We did.
Okay, Sparky 73, have a great week. Let's go to Uncle Cliff, W5PIX. Good morning again, Uncle Cliff.
Well, good morning, Jack, and the Flyers, and everybody have a very good weekend, or week, and we'll do this again tomorrow, and thanks everybody for being there today, participating. I think we had a good crowd. Anyways, catch you over on Echolinks, W5PIX, back to KM4CAX.
Okay, that's the first 73. Let's go to Commander K4YDB. Got the answer right. And a little explanation, so how to go about it.
Okay, thank you, Jack. K1BOB here. Well, I've got 3 years sitting alerted England and another 3 years over at Ramstein, England. So I'm pretty familiar with NATO and have flown with a lot of those guys. Not the Finns, though, not the Finns. I think they were late coming to NATO. And NATO has really opened up since the Russian Empire disintegrated there. So there's a lot of prior Russian nations that are in NATO now. In fact, we had somebody try to join from Bulgaria, I think. I wanted to make sure he was a member of NATO. He has no chance of getting in on the net, but he wanted to join anyway, so more the merrier. Maybe he's listening on an SDR somewhere from way out there. Anyway, thanks. Good question. Interesting question, Leon. I appreciate that. And you've got the perspective from working with the companies that did a lot of that stuff. So you've been there, done it. Well, we were flying them. You were building them. K1BOB. Back to you, Jack. Thanks again.
Okay, 73 Bob. Let's go to Joe in Massachusetts. Also not the answer correction. W5ABI. 73 round.
Yeah, KM4CAX and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good net, Jack. Thanks for running it. I copied everybody. I didn't even have to use the SDR. So good signals all around the place. KM4CAX, W5ABI.
Okay, Joe, 73. Have a great week. Let's go to W5 Oscar Quebec. 72 on Chris.
Oh, 73, Jack, and all the flyers here on frequency. Thanks for sending me a part of you guys this morning. So listening, thanks, and for listening too. Thanks again, and you guys have a great day. W90273.
73, Chris. You have a great week ahead. Let's go to Charlie, K4YDB. Good morning again, Charlie.
KM4CAX, K4YDB. Well, Jack, you've held up quite nicely through the net. You're not very strong, but you're completely audible. You sound really, really good over here. Anyway, 7-3s, everybody. Everybody have a great day, and we will try this again tomorrow. It's K4YDB, back to net.
Okay, Charlie, thanks for doing the live streaming. Let's go to Chris, KS5KY, 72 on Chris. Chris, KG5 Papa Tango Echo 73J.
KM4CAX, KG5PT. Thanks, Jack, for running the net, and want to wave a hand to my neighbor down the street, Michael, KJ5IAI. He's a new general class ham, and he had talked about possibly buying a Flex radio at some point, so I might ponder letting him have access to mine through the Smart Link and let him give it a try. But he's here on Echo Link with us, and he'll y'all welcome him as a new ham. I'd appreciate it. So 7-3 Jack, and back to net, KG5PT.
Okay, James, 73. Let's go to Washington State. Kilo Echo 7, Quebec Whiskey Zulu, Dave 73. Kilo Echo 7, Quebec Whiskey Zulu, 72 on Dave. Okay, I guess he's gone. I see we have KJ5 India Alpha India Mike TV only, and Texas. Good morning to you. You're probably a person James KG5 Papa Tango Echo. Blake, let's go to Lee for 73. N5BE, thanks for doing everything, Lee.
Yeah, KM4CX N5B. You're very welcome, Jack, and enjoyed it this morning. And let's see, there's going to be an airline question coming up. I think I sent one to John for Tuesday, so that'll be an airline question. And all you airline guys ought to get that one. So I'm trying to make it easier, Bob. I'm not trying to be so devious. So anyway, I'm trying. All right, that's it for me, Jack. We'll see everybody tomorrow. And good job on the net today. I always enjoy it. Always enjoy my Sundays with you. KM4CX N5BE.
Okay, Lee. Thanks again for everything. This KM4CAX, do we have any last-minute check-ins for the Air Force Flyers Comp net before we close it down? Please come now. Okay, hearing none. 73 to everybody. And it will be closing down the net and returning the frequency to normal operating. 73, everybody.